Please like and subscribe. It helps support the channel and it don't cost nothing. Watch to the end, share with a friend. I know, right? What the f***? If you haven't heard, forget it. Go someplace else. That's the news. I know, yeah? How's it? Hang loose. Welcome to Hawaii, Mongoose Max Hawaii channel. And I got different kind of channel stuff. I got Shakespeare on Sunday. I got Crypto Corner. I'm gonna have Spook 101, which is a paranormal stuff, which is just mostly just research talk about, I guess. And this one, which is, you've guessed it, newspaper. Yes. Yes. Goofy's gonna go though. Yes, and newspaper, we talk about like the newspaper, obviously, because it's this way. It's the newspaper. That's just for real. 1800s newspaper, and it said Pepah, spelled just like that. Pepah. Never mind. Anyways, Kai. Where were you, Kai? I was so worried. Where were you? I hope you're safe. Kai Kahele, Hawaiian, on the hill. The guy fought in Afghanistan. I mean, he's a big, tall, kind of more Tahitian-ish style because he's a big, tall guy, yeah? A big, tall guy, yeah? And so he's walking to the capital to join that stuff because he's kind of a new guy, right? And then he finds out this stuff's happening. Our other politicians are up in their offices and they get the lockdown alert. Alert. Lock your door. Like the fire alarm, goes off. The armed police and security went to the doors of the chamber. That's where they had the guns. T-Rex toenail back. And that's where they had that going on. That's where the woman got shot, breaking through the thing, crawling through the thing, because it's like they're all braced like that, like the scene from beginning of Star Wars, and Darth Vader crashes through the door. Dun dun dun. But all the stormtroopers get shot, right? No, the stormtroopers do the shooting, all the other rebel people get shot. But anyways, they're storming the door, and they had all the guns. So the lady's like, crawling through that space, and she got plugged. Your stupid mistake. Don't charge Area 51. Let's talk about that too. You get shot. It's a military base, and it says do not trespass. If you went to any military base and you did that, you would be shot. Just saying. Don't think you're alien special. Isn't that right? Don't talk about me behind my back. I'm watching you through your window at night. Nah. Earthling. So, what do we got here? Kai, I'm so happy you're safe. I'm gonna pick on him because I got a t-shirt. I saw him one time speak. Anyhow, let's get to it. Today's headline. You guessed it. That's right. Not since 1812, which was a war against the British. It's kind of like the mini Second Revolutionary War. The British came back, no you're not. And the Americans like, yeah we are. And they actually got all the way to the capital. I think they went in their side and they looted some stuff and burned some stuff, you know. Like, you know, stupid historical stories, you know. And the portrait of George Washington was still on the wall and it didn't get harmed in the burning and something. That's right. You gotta take the tour at DC, I think. So, what do we got? 1812. So I thought that music would be appropriate, but I had no idea that was the last time it was seized, under siege, besieged. So it was besieged in 1812 for real by an armed military. And this one, they call it siege. That's maybe a little bit strong, but yeah, basically, technically, you got an angry mob coming at you. The angry mob. Yeah, we're waving flags. We don't like the vote. We're waving flags. No, it's like, yeah! And they're breaking windows, charging people. So the lady getting shot is totally, and they're breaking stuff and looting stuff and all that kind of thing. So, and they're all filming. Do you see that? Like, there's the security guard, there's the cop guy, social media. And so the Trumpster, Looney in Tunes, started it with his Save America speech with Rudy Giuliani and his Ghoulie family of Trumpsters. Yeah, come on, man. They're acting all tough. Come on, man. Because you're talking to a crowd which is basically like a modern bike, white trash, dumbass, stupid Republican idiots. My kind of people, except for that. Easy to roust to riot, like cheerleaders at a football game, basically. That's what it is. It's like fraternity football, and they can get them roused up really angry because their understanding in their mind is Trump tells the truth because he points out who lies. You're fake, you're lying, so listen to me. I'm a truth teller. Everything that comes from my mouth is truth. And then you listen to other sources contradicting it, but they're lies. So people get wrapped up. It's called a cult. It's been done before. Get yourselves deprogrammed. So what do we got here? I don't know. A whole lot of mess. It's not as serious as it could have been. And the other 3 people, there's 4 people died. The other 3 people, I think, were the guys protesting. You know, beer drinking, smoking, cigars, and yeah, man. So they're all out of shape. Like me, I'm out of shape. You know, charging that kind of thing. Also, guns in the faces, windows breaking, and you realize what's happening. I need a medic. So yeah, they took 4 people died for all that, and basically it's more or less like a stupid stunt, hopefully to intimidate the people in the house. Yeah, like why? Intimidate the people in where they're counting the votes, and they can't change it, but maybe if they had a big crowd, they'll change their mind. They can't change it. It's set. It's already set. They're just doing the ceremonious counting in a sense. I doth protest. So they can do that, but they were just mucking up the system, and even the protest will go nowhere because all the courts rejected it, and it's not for them to change it. So they got right up to that point. Roll call, starting with A. Okay, for the state of Arizona, I object. Okay, we should give you, and then they start. I object because. And it started. It's too all timed out, so forget it. Until further notice, there's 3 parties: Democrats, Republican, Trumppublicans, Retrumplicans. Thank you, Cuomo. Retrumplicans. And then there's the Proud Boy Trumpster riot crowd. That's what you got. 3 parties. So until further, you're on notice. I see. Oh God. America's seen worse though. And then they go back to voting, and now Biden's officially confirmed. Now, when they went back to vote, they're like, even the objecting Republicans are like, let's just do this. Biden wins. Because they knew they know what they're doing, and what they're presenting to the public is a lot of show. They know that can't go anywhere. They already know that. It's not like they're discovering that or exercising. Oh my God. We need a revival of, civics and political science majors. Because what this is stupid. I don't know. Okay, let's run through this because I want to do letters to the editor. I want to know what you guys think, or anybody else think. Back in the day, 78, Victoria Bearer, right, washes and trims cooked taro. She's like washing taro. It's like propoi. Yeah, propoi. Which is kind of basically, she's peeling potatoes. Democrats win both Georgia races, now in control of the Senate. They control the Senate 50-50, but who gets the tie. The rioting, the climbing up the walls. Now, here's one thing I wanted to point out, not to, because everyone's going to get it's a rioting dripping out of your butthole at the end of this day or week. This guy down here, what's up with this guy? He's a Minnesota Vikings guy. He's like the Vikings furry. He's just not wearing a shirt. He just does to show off his tats. But his skin-colored leotards. I was watching, they're showing some of these footages that they shot, and this guy shows up and it's like, is that guy naked? It's like, the naked buffalo man. And your Indian name, oops, excuse me, Native American indigenous person name is Naked Buffalo. I used to do Waikiki. I'll go over there and I was watching their chess matches, like homeless people getting to be more expert at chess than Boris Spassky. Like watching them, and then I had a backpack and I walk around. I used to have beer because I don't drink now. Padre, Filini Spiritus Sancti, Vini Spiritus Sancti, Vini Spiritus Sancti. Venus Spiritus Sancti.
Ready for action.
Oh my God! No! What's happening?
Fight for the Empire.
Yeah.
Let's move.
Cha-cha. Off to march. We're gonna march. Cha-cha. Hey, get your own dolly to play with. And where the hell was I? Oh. Jeez.
Moving, trooper.
That's right, keep moving. Just keep moving. So, the world leaders are appalled. Of course, they're gonna have their say. And of course, all the Republicans over here I'm like, yeah, it was the people's house. The people should be. We should be in the house because it's the people's house. I don't see anything why we shouldn't be there. Not a charging, angry mob. What? There's a difference, believe me.
Trooper standing by.
Yeah, I was in that thing where it's like, you go, oh, look, Dancing with the Devil. Downhill and fan. Running with the devil. In Ecuador.
I told you don't bother me, I'm working.
They have a nice little thing going on there. That's kind of like all the politicians here. Well, I totally condemn. I condemn that. Here it is, right here. Holiday makers condemn uprising. They got a little people. That's the people's house. That's one of these protesters here in Hawaii. They got Trumpsters over here. I don't get it, honestly. I seriously don't get it. The Republican Party is broken. Whatever's left of it is a shamble mess, a shell of a whatever it was. When it was Lincoln's day, it was a very small party, and it was almost like it wasn't going to win anything because it was brand new and it was very small. It was weak and small, and it was all about the people, by the people, for the people. That was their little motto. That's why Lincoln liked it, because it was grassroots, by the people, for the people. That is not what the Republican Party is today. Lincoln wouldn't tax the poor and middle class and give tax breaks to the wealthy. Lincoln wouldn't deregulate gigantic corporations to pollute the world so we all freaking die so big corporation gets rich. These are not Lincoln things. Lincoln wouldn't disenfranchise the minority sections of people, which shouldn't be divided and labeled anyways. Look at Georgia. Georgia wins. We got the first black man and the first Jewish man from Georgia. Go figure. It used to be a red state. Can you believe that? They're from Georgia. A black man and a Jewish man. It's like, oh, this is the media that does that. So why don't you just say like two people won and they weren't Republican? That's amazing. And I'm like, yeah. And so, you know, Lincoln wouldn't be a part of the Republican Party. He would have switched parties, dudes. So stop invoking Lincoln. After the chaos, they're all in their chambers. And a man from Springfield once said, and Lincoln once said, yeah, he's got some great quotes, but stop using them. You're not worthy. I'm a Lincoln fan, but not a Republican fan just because. Stupid, I say. Let's get on with it because I didn't want to make this too long, but too bad. I guess. Too bad. So, I don't have pressing issues today. Later, I do. How do you think Hawaii's COVID vaccination rollout is going? Big Q. How do you think the rollout's going in Hawaii? 20%. Pretty well. So far, so good. Who says that nowadays? Aside from me. 35%. Fair. Challenging, but could be better. 45%. Not well. Confusing. Slow. There's my non-existing percent. What rollout? No one told me anything. Yeah, I get to be on the very last of that. So when they're done, when they're done with that, it's. And now for the sector who gets the vaccines. Oh, we ran out of categories. Okay, let's move on to who's ever left. And that's Rhonda. Hey, give me my shot. Okay, whatever. Did we do this guy? Running with the devil? I guess so. Okay, here we go. Political cartoon. Proud Boy. I'm a proud boy. Ow. Stop it. The Proud Boys are just basically white supremacists not wearing their white supremacist gear. Did you ever notice that every race, oh God, I'm not promoting white boys, but it's not just them. Every race on earth has its we're the best crowd. Black Power, the Chinese, the Japanese, the Taiwanese, the Eases you haven't heard of. In the jungles of Borneo, we're the best in the whole wide world and everybody else sucks. It's just the way humans are. So, they're nothing new. They're nothing unique. Anyways, never knows that? Yeah, okay, yeah, I'm an equal opportunity basher of the stupid. Alright, let's hopefully yeah. I like America. I like the Constitution. I love Jesus. I wish he would just listen to me. I want God to be for real. I don't want to. I like listening to atheists and agnostics, but hell, when it comes down to it, I need God for God to exist. God, thank you for your Jesus. I'm always confused about why he had to take the brunt for everyone else. Have mercy. I'm into it. I'm Roman Catholic. I'm more Roman Catholic. Not too pious, but, you know, that stuff's for real. But it's just can't believe I'm into total science. Aliens probably exist. UFO stuff. I don't know about Bigfoot, though. Ghosts? I would say for sure they have to. I just don't. It's small, slim pickings, and everyone's faking it. Like 99.99% are all fakes. I'm that much of a debunker now. But political idiocism. Come on, we're the people. We should be known as the government. And with this protest stuff, there's other stuff to do. Now, back into the letters to the editor. We have plenty to go, so we're going to have like 1,000 years. Boat ramp underscores government dysfunction. I'm a liberal Democrat who believes in the potential of government to advise public good, but the Island Voices column about disrepair of the Kailua boat ramp provides a vivid example of why so many citizens have come to view the government as the enemy. Boop. January 1st, city officials Michelle Nekota and Mark Ionamini wrote the column to explain the complexities that make it unrealistic to expect quick repairs for the highly valued boat ramp. But the hurdles they describe only demonstrate governmental dysfunction. First, we had the jurisdictional conflicts that inhibited proper maintenance of the ramp, eventually making it necessary to shut it down. And now we have a gauntlet of assessments, procedures, permits, reviews that make carrying out the needed repairs sound much more complicated than a moon launch. This is not right. David Campbell, Kailua. I hear you, but I'm also judging these on how they write. You blow. Fix Kailua's boat ramp for support rescue boat. Regarding the article published about January 1st about who is responsible for the Kailua boat ramp repairs, same citation. What our city and state officials are missing is the fact that Kailua Fire Station needs a place to launch its rescue boats in an emergency. I see that the fire truck was towing their 16-foot rescue boat behind the truck. If they needed to launch the boat quickly, they would need to drive all the way to Kai to launch, then circle all the way around to Kaneohe to reach Kailua Bay. I hope they will never have to rely on the Kailua Fire Department to help me in an emergency where jet skis can't do the job. Wayne Parker, Lonnie Kai, rich guy worried about drowning off his jet ski. You suck. No, your article does. Oopsie. No, I don't care about the people. I mean, it's the opinions that are like, that's the... It's like, no. I reserve the right to disagree. Christmas trees should be recycled, not trashed. I look out my window and I see trash bins piled high with Christmas trees. What gives? Haven't we learned anything about the importance of recycling in this day and age? Really? These quickly fill up landfills, and when they could enrich soils and parks and landscapes and gardens. Frankly, when I saw these trees waiting to be picked up by the garbage trucks, I got angry. This is one small street in Makiki. Think of this behavior compounded island-wide. We've got to do better in the environment. This behavior is such a waste of valuable resources. Leela Carter. Yeah, Christmas trees. Old Christmas trees are a valuable resource. You bring them to the zoo and goats eat them. But I agree, don't put them in the landfill, because when those decompose, big landfills, Texas, they start decomposing. They build houses on top of the old landfills, and then they start decomposing, emitting methane gas and collapsing, and your floor is like, sinkhole, and underneath you is a garbage dump rotten. Welcome to Texas and your brand new house. Support local businesses or else they'll be gone. Shall not pass. Remember when you could get Ono-licious? Ono means delicious. So Ono is tasty. So Ono-licious. Remember you get Ono-licious boiled peanuts at the shop in Britannia Street? The best cracked seed was made in the factory in Dillingham Boulevard. Cat-themed T-shirts originally sold in International Marketplace kiosk were designed and sewn in halava. You can take your cat T-shirt and Maui potato chips were cooked in a kitchen near the Maui airport. Maybe that's why they're called Maui potato chips. Most iconic corporate logo in Honolulu is a large fruit-shaped water tank. Dole Pineary is a big pineapple up there. That thing was cool though, you should have left it. You could buy anything from Hawaiian gold bracelets to roasted macadamia nuts in the Ramshackle Plantation store in Waipahu. If Mr. Mayor was known for his VW bus and an up-and-coming politician drove a mini-cab checker cab, that'd be Neil Abercrombie with the long hair. He had a long ponytail. We need to support our local businesses, or else, in the words of old Joni Mitchell song, rumored to have been inspired by a golden sunset overlooking Shakey's Pizza parking lot on Kamehameha Highway. Rumored Joni Mitchell was on Kamehameha Highway. You don't know what you've got till it's gone. You don't know what you got till it's gone. They took paradise, they paved paradise and put up a parking lot. Ooh, ooh. Thank you, Joni. Okay. Here we go. We're gonna run out. This camera is gonna be a casualty. But this one, hopefully, is still going. I plugged in. Never mind. Allow owners seawalls. There it goes. Allow owners seawalls, or don't sell them homes. To be able to protect your house from the ocean is outrageous. Sorry. Sometimes I do that. I'm glad I don't correct my old videos. I'm all wrong often. I try to be correct. To not be able to protect your house from the ocean is outrageous, because the owner should be able to do whatever is needed as long as it doesn't harm any human being. Like the riot. January 1st article. The people who pay large amounts of money to live in these homes should be able to protect them from anything that might destroy the homes. If they are not allowed to do what is needed to protect their house, then they should not have been allowed to buy it, since there is such a high risk of the ocean destroying the home. I suggest either truly enforcing a law so that no one can fight and get an exemption from it, or do not sell the houses that do not have such protection. People would know they have the risk of losing their home, so then they can decide whether or not they still want to buy it. Laura Rogers McKee, who obviously was kind of pissed about this situation. Yeah, I see your little ploy with words there, or thought. They should make that law so, or just make a law so they can't buy that home. That's not going to happen. Real estate is golden in Hawaii. Are you kidding me? I think they're confusing. There's the protection of the home, like bracing their own erosion. There's like an erosion thing. The seawalls they're talking about, Laura, excuse me for interjecting, is the ones that extend out into the ocean like a small fish pond. They extend out, so there's actually a block. It goes into the ocean, and that whole ocean, it disrupts the tidal wave, the tidal current that goes along the length of the coast. So people are getting the wrong idea of seawall. Yeah, go ahead, brace your freaking houses so they don't fall into the ocean. Here goes your lawn. Putt, of course, went into the ocean. But the ones that are out, so the Obama one has one that extends out into the ocean. It's a big, huge thing that goes way out. That disrupts the whole flow of the tidal currents. Therefore, no beach. Your beaches wash away. Use defense billions for a $2,000 check for people. I finally understand Donald Trump's brilliant plan. Instead of spending $740 billion on defense, we could give every man, woman, and child in America a $2,000 check. Regina Gregory. I don't know what you understand with the Donald Trump thing. I don't want to know now. But I tell you what, if they spent that amount, about $1 trillion, if they spent just about that or just under that, they could get every man, woman, and child a $200,000 check. Do the math. So, just remember it's a big fish. Swallow your whole, little shaking, little seasoning, and down you go. So, we the people, stay safe, stay nice. I'm glad we're going Democrat. I'm not a Democrat per se, but I'm glad. I'm going to stop there. And yeah, have a great Thursday. And oh my God, okay. Hang loose. This is what zombie apocalypse. This is zombie apocalypse. So hang loose. It's not everywhere. Aloha.